Welcome. I'm the Deadwood Jedi. There's another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is kind of like a news one here. We just got an update. I was actually kind of heading to bed, hence the casual clothing. But we got an update that there is a new feature coming to the game, guys. I'm really excited about this. This should be coming in the next release. I'm not sure exactly when that is, but this definitely gives us something to look forward to, and I think it's very nice. It's a great quality of life feature. Basically, what we're getting is champion tags. So for all of you that have multiple champions that do the same thing, or you're not sure where you want to use particular champions that are, especially for your duplicates, which is kind of an issue in this game, you can now tag them with certain special tags that let you know what they're used for. Every champion can have one tag, which is cool, and there's like a drop-down menu and stuff like that. So I can kind of show you exactly the information they gave us. It's not a ton of stuff, but it's way more than we had before. So you can see right here, if you kind of pay attention, right? Oh man, my fingers are not going to do good on this. So if you look over there, you can see that star kind of circled in the blue. And basically what that's going to do is that's going to be where you select the tags for your champion, what you want to tag them with. And as we go to the next stage, you can see it opens up a drop-down menu where you have a variety of different tags you can give your champions. Now, the multiple tags, and so they gave us a list of these, and I think this is all of them, but you can choose favorite, which is always great. You know this is the one you want to use. Attack, defense, support, and speed build. The idea they give us is this is how the champion's built. Obviously, you can use these tags however you guys want to. But this might be a great option where you're like, okay, this is my defensive team for Arena. This is my offensive team for Arena. This is my speed farming team for Arena type of thing. That might be a really good way to go with that. Maybe you even want to have like a Doom Tower specific thing. Maybe you just associate each of those with a specific Doom Tower. I mean, you guys can really make it however you want. But this is great. Especially when you have duplicate champions, this is a great way to be able to figure out, oh, this is the one I need. I myself have multiple cold hearts. I can never figure out which one am I supposed to use for spiders and which one am I supposed to use for the Doom Tower when I fight the Scarab. I have one for each. So now I can do that. I can label them. You also have build 1, 2, and 3, and that's probably going to be a general idea of like who's best, who's second best, who's worst. That type of thing, or like how well they're kitted out, that sort of stuff. But what's great is that you can do that. So we have lots of options here, and I think these are good titles, quite frankly. I might have preferred maybe some dungeon titles to them. Might have been really nice, but like this is great. Honestly, getting 7 or 8 different titles for your champions should be more than enough. There is also a tag of none when you don't want a champion to be tagged, and so that's a great option as well. And so that's going to be really good for us, I think. If we head over to the right side, you'll see also you can see how it looks. You see it right there, where you see it right. God, my fingers. You see it right there, where you get the 1, 3. The plus sign, the speed sign, you see that on those champions there. You can see the little bracket in blue to kind of show you how it's indicated. You can even see it on the champions that are selected up there that are actually in the team. You can see like how they are. A lot of them have tags, some of them don't. And you can see that's how they're going to be displayed in game. Should make life a lot easier for us, guys. It's a real nice, simple quality of life change. I'm a big fan of this. I think this is going to be really helpful for a lot of people, especially endgame players where you have a bunch of duplicates. It's a pain to try and figure out who's being used where, so that's really nice. The tag will be displayed on those champions all over the game, so you're going to see it in the tavern. So even when you're trying to level up a champion, you will see the tag there. I think that's actually really helpful. You're going to see it in the vault, you'll see it in the tavern, you'll see it everywhere in the game on their icon. You'll see that. So hopefully this makes it a lot easier trying to figure out which champions we're trying to use in game. So I'm personally very excited about this. It's a small thing, but I think it can have a very big just quality of life impact on how we play this game. So real excited about that. Also, you guys might know we have this boosted summonings going on right now. Each day for this weekend, basically, we're going to have 2 times summon events for each of the different shards. This information's already been out there. I just haven't, put out a video about it because there wasn't much information to do with that. This is celebrating the 2nd year anniversary for Raid. Now, a lot of people have been a little bit underwhelmed with some of the rewards and stuff in the tournaments and events. And I mean, frankly, I would have liked something that was a little bit more accessible for everybody. But those of you that came up short in some of the fusion events, these are great opportunities to make up for that and get some of these amazing champions. For some of you that, and any event is just a chance to get free loot regardless. So it's not really a bad thing for us. It's just a little underwhelming, I think. And then we're getting those daily rewards, which so far have been, I think, really good. I mean, free shards, free silver. I don't have any complaints about that. Free stuff is free stuff. I will take it wherever I can get it. And then we have this boosted summoning event with these 2 times. Now, here's the thing, guys. It's been made note of many places. There is going to be a new faction coming up this month. It looks like. There is going to be a whole fusion event for that new faction coming up as well. Those things always take resources. So you need to know your account. If you have resources to spare, it's a 2 times event. There's no problem summoning. I think that's a great way to go. I always suggest summoning during 2 times events. So that's what this is. I think that, if you decide to pull all your shards, no shame in that. I think that's totally fine. The whole point of pulling shards is to get great champions. So a 2 times event is the best chance you're going to get it. The thing that you might be losing out on is the opportunity to get one of those new faction champions. And so that's what you got to weigh. How important is it for you to get one of those new faction champions versus to get one of the champions that already exists out there? Another thing to keep in mind is when the new faction gets implemented, it is going to water down the pool of champions. We've been getting a bunch of them lately, and that the pool of champions has been doing nothing but getting wider. So if you really, really want one of the champions that we have available right now, you might be better off pulling shards now as opposed to waiting. There's a balance here, guys. You got to know your account and what's good for you. I will say this. Whatever champions are brought out in this new faction, chances are, if there's anything like these last couple, well, at least this last batch, they're probably going to be good champions. They're going to be ones you're going to want to get. Now, there's never any guarantees, but typically these fusion champions are pretty good. Really, the worst one we've had so far is Pixneal, which was a bad one for sure. I expect her to get buffed at some point, but and which would make the whole fusion process worth it, even though she was not good. You can kind of say the same thing about the frog turtle fat guy. I can't remember his name right now. He's one of the lizard men. What's his name? This guy, Vergumkar. I mean, he's not bad. He's definitely useful in places, way more than Pixneal. But he's just not like OP. Like, this is the reason why I want to fuse. But Astrolon has been a great fusion champion, and I kind of look forward to this next one being a pretty good one. So these are things you're going to want to keep in mind. What's going to be most valuable to you? Generally, I would say if you're early game player, right, and you don't have a lot of champions, just pull during 2 times events. It doesn't matter if it's this one or the next one or whenever. I would go ahead and pull for it. I don't think you're going to miss out too much on anything. You are going to have some issues when it comes to Champion Chase event and the Summoning event, so that's where you might want to hold off doing that. The next 2 times, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the next 2 times is a sacred one. So that's, if anything, maybe you hold off on a couple sacreds before you do it. So anyway, that's just something to keep in mind, guys. I've been recommending holding off, but I don't see any real problems if you do pull. As long as you're pulling with the best odds to get a new champion, I think that's really where you're best off. Now, I myself happen to have a fair amount of shards. I've been pulling them outside of 2 times events. I'm not big on pulling shards, but I figured while we're here, I'll pull a couple of these sacred shards. I'm just going to pull 2 of them. We'll see if we get any kind of luck, and then we'll call it a day there. Make this a nice quick video for you guys, but I figure it's a 2 times event. Might as well see if we can get any luck going on here. Horden, definitely don't want that guy. So that was already a waste. And here we go. Well, Fodor the Bard. This is a champion I don't have. I have done a review of him, I believe. He's pretty mediocre champion. But hey, I don't have him, so that's always a win for me. So, all right, 2 shards. We got a new champion. Even if they're both of them were epics, and the new champion isn't that great. I'm kind of feeling like I want to get a legendary. So, look, I got 15 shards left. I'm going to go on my Game On account. I'm going to go on this account through my Game On app, and I'm going to go ahead and pull sacred shards until I get a legendary. So if you guys would like to see that, see what new champion I get, Haven't pulled them yet. I'm still filming this video. But when I'm done, I'm going to go do that. And by the time I post this, it'll be uploaded on my Game On account. Just go ahead. There'll be a link down below in the comments section and the description of this video. And it is now available for iOS. So if you have an iPhone or something, you can check it out there too. And yeah, that should be exciting. I'm kind of excited about that. So yeah, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I wish you all the luck in the 2x event if you are pulling shards this weekend. And yeah, till next we meet on the Deadwood Jedi.